Good afternoon. We're the Belgian game developer Drunk Puppy. We made the game Future Flow. First of all, I'm going to introduce us. I'm Kenny. I was a team leader and the 3D artist on the game. This is Timothy. He wrote the game engine programming. This is Philip. He wrote the game itself. And this is Jeroen, who worked with me on 3D graphics and interfaces. So we don't have a lot of time, so I'll immediately try and show you the game. See if this works. Yeah. Alright, so our game is called Future Flow. In a nutshell, it's a city sim puzzle game with a message about sustainability, the theme of this year's Imagine Cup, of course. Now, our two big goals for this game, I'll show you the game in a moment, be really accessible to draw a lot of people in, not just the hardcore gamers or casual gamers, but to really look inviting to everyone and to have a strong educational component so that people can really take something away from it. Now what I'm going to do is show you a small level, one of the first levels in the game, and kind of walk you through the game. So this is how it looks. It's a city builder, a city sim. But as you can see, it's pretty symbolized. Tiles represent kind of infrastructure in a city. So you have farms, power plants, etc. And for each city you have certain objectives. If you can read it, the first objective is to replace all power plants with alternative energy. And the second is to get a pollution level of 1 or lower. So to quickly go through this, each building has a number of inputs and outputs, and they're all connected together. And the puzzle element of the game is to manage these connections, see where you need the resources and what you need to do, and reach your objectives. So on this level, we have a power station here, which is obviously polluting. And we have a few buildings that need to be powered. So we could just sell this building right away, but then the entire city would be without power, so that's not a good idea. So first we're going to build one of our other buildings, which is a windmill. Alright, so now we have some extra power for our buildings, which we could use, for example, for this school. Oh, right. So now we can sell the power station because we have another source of energy. But of course, all these other buildings need power, so we can use this windmill we built. There you go. Yeah, there's also a kind of 2D view where you can see connections and manage everything. But the 3D view looks better. So, yeah, fine. And now we need to make all these buildings active. So I'm just going to upgrade this a little bit to get more outputs and hook up all of our other buildings. Residential area and a farm. So now all the buildings are active, and our last objective on this level is to lower the pollution. Now to see, we have a pollution level of 4. And one of the polluting buildings is this oil rig, which we needed for the old power plants, but since we're using renewable technology now, we can just get rid of this. There you go. And now the last thing that's still producing pollution is this farm, which is called kind of an old-fashioned farm, which is kind of polluting, so we can upgrade it. Yeah. This is also a good time to tell something about the educational elements. There's several ways we try to provide information to players. One of them is they can click these buttons, tell me more, and get more information about the benefits of a certain technology. And there you go, the new farm doesn't require power, so it is active, and I finished this level. So this was a very simple level. I see you have 30 seconds left, so I'll just give you a glimpse of our a bigger level we have. I'm not going to finish this. I'd just like to say that we have already heard actually from teachers and a company in Belgium who would like to actually use our game in the classroom to teach kids actually about these issues in a fun way. So we think that's really cool, and we hope we can, we're very willing to support that. So I see our time is up. Thanks for your attention.
All right, great job, guys, great job. Okay, so let's bring out our next team from Brazil.